Hey everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all, wherever you are in the world. Hello and welcome. Welcome to this live. So today I'm sharing with you some important information about self-image. There is a lot of information to learn about self-image. So, for today I'll be sharing with you some information that you might need to know to learn more about self-image. Because for you to change your self-image, you need to know something about it. You see, so many people are stuck. So many people do not accept who they are. And that is why they're stuck. They become unhappy. They become dissatisfied, with the results that they're getting in their life. Would that be you? Are you stuck with certain results in your life? If you are watching this live, say hello. Tell us where you're tuning in from. If you are watching this on the replay, just put #replay. But thank you for tuning in. Now, I love this topic, self-image. It is so important to me because for me to get to where I am now, I had to change my self-image. I got scammed, I lost everything, I was broke, sick, unhappy. I never liked getting in front of people, let alone in front of a camera. I was, my self-image was not great at all. But you know what? I set myself a goal and picture myself as that person that I want to become. And then I got to work. Was it easy? Hell no. I had to work at it. But you know something that I found out? If you think it's easy, it will be easy. If you think it's hard, it will be hard. But it is simple. But I made it hard for myself because I didn't know enough about myself. My self-image was holding me back. Your self-image is running you. It is controlling your behavior, controlling what you do. It is controlling everything in your life, what it is that you're getting in your life, who you know, the people that you hang out with, everything about you. You have a set pattern, a destination programmed in your mind, and that is a self-image destination. And no matter how hard that you're trying to improve the results in any area of your life, until you shift your self-image pattern, nothing will change. That set pattern of your self-image will always win, and you will never get permanent results unless you change the set pattern. Now, your self-image paradigm, it's made up of a number of different things, a number of different habits that all come together to keep you operating a certain way. So our self-image paradigm is conditioning us to think a certain way, to act a certain way. The way that we dress, the way that we see people, the way that we talk, the way that we feel. Conditioning us to live a certain way, to operate a certain way. The attitude that we have also comes from our self-image. Now, you may not know the workings of the mind, but you know what? We think in pictures. That's how the mind works. The mind thinks in pictures. And the clearer the picture is that we have in our mind, the more order that we have in our mind, and the easier it is to move towards the goal of what it is that we want when the mind has that clarity, that has something to work towards. But before we move forward in any venture or any goal that we have, we've got to have a picture of somewhere we want to end up with. And I love this quote that I read in one of the books that I was reading. It says that in the absence of clearly defined goals, we become strangely loyal to performing those daily trivia until we become, enslaved by it. It's such a great quote here. I love it because it's so powerful. So think about it. If we don't know where we want to end up, how can we expect to get anywhere other than where we are today? So I just want to make this point here about goals because goals relates to our self-image. The goals are very, very important. They're really important in our life. And without a goal, you'll be lost. And do not let anyone convince you otherwise. You want to have big goals. Those goals that really stretch you, that really get you out of your comfort zone, that excites and scares you at the same time. So that's what we're talking about here, in terms of having a clear picture in our mind of what it is that we want, and how we really want, to live. Because you know what? Any goal that you have for yourself, it's actually a self-image goal. It really is a self-image goal as far as our mind is concerned. Your goals are a self-image goals. They are self-image goals. You see yourself expanded from where you currently are. So you need to be that person as if you have achieved that goal. Otherwise, you'll never achieve your goal from where you are currently have. From the current self-image that you have, you're never going to achieve that goal. So I hope you're getting this. If you are watching this live, tell me, are you getting this? Now, there are two things that you need to know to really start shifting your self-image. Two things that you need to know. The first one, where you are now. And then the second one, you need to know where you want to go. So think about, where are you at right now? What kind of picture that you have of yourself right now? Your own conception of the person that you are. Now, are you too hard on yourself? Do you say good things about yourself? Are you a perfectionist? Are you a people pleaser? Think about that. What are your weaknesses? What are your strengths? So you need to know about where you're at right now. Because the truth is, you can't get to where you want to go if you don't know your starting point. So you need to identify your self-image, where you're currently at. And then secondly, where do you want to go? Where do you really want to be? How do you really want to live? How do you really want to spend your days? Who do you really want to surround yourself with? Because one of the things that Bob Proctor, who was my mentor, he's gone now, God bless him, he found out through his own coaching career that most people don't want to be really just wealthy. They don't want to just really become wealthy, because actually money is not the motivator for a lot of people. But what people really want is to spend their days doing what they really love to do. They want to surround themselves with people who are creative, people who are upbeat, people who are enthusiastic, and they want to be able to travel and do things that they really want to do with whom they want and when they want it. Now, think about it. That's not a lot to ask from life, really. But what we want to make sure that we are putting ourselves in a position where we are creating the mindset and the self-image of the person that can live like that. Because if we have a poor or a weak self-image, our results are going to be poor, are going to be weak. If we see ourselves as not good enough, our results will never be good enough. If we have a strong, confident, powerful self-image, that embodies that kind of results that we want, in our life, then we are going to create that in our physical reality. So what we expect, we will get. Now, that's pretty simple, right? Yeah, it can be simple if you want it to be simple. You can't grow if you don't have a goal to aim towards. If you don't know what kind of person that you want to become or you want to grow into, you may never achieve that goal. So you have to become the person that you want to, before you get to where you want to go. You need to be first before the do. Being first before the doing. Now, as you grow and set new goals, your self-image has to grow as well. And if you have set some goals for yourself right now and you haven't achieved them, keep going. Keep on persisting with it. Now, and keep course correcting as you go, because it is very possible that your self-image is trying to catch up. Self-image can really make all the difference to your results. So, ladies, set yourself a goal of what it is that you want, and then see yourself as that person that you want to become as you have achieved that goal. First, you have to know where you are, what kind of image that you're holding of yourself, and then know where it is that you're going. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you want to know more about how to change your self-image, well, come and join me on the 6th of June at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time for my free webinar on Change Your Self-Image, Change Your Results. Now check out the details in the comment below. Thank you for watching this video. Keep it simple and be deliberate. Bye for now.